Yeah, you know we back with another one of them. Shit, we gon' let it ring. We gon' shout, man. You know we up higher than the clouds. Yeah, we be tall and we ain't finna fall down. Nah, never that. You know we gon' ball all the way to the fall off. Yeah, shit. You know I got the clout. Though it ain't about that, more like tasting the cream. Homie, I got that gas. That's what I fling. Man, I'm gonna spring all the way to the top of the charts. Nah, they gonna try to knock you. You just gotta stay to your park. Yeah, stay in your yard. Man, I'ma stay in my lane. Though I ain't gonna stay here. Nah, I'ma go insane. Homie, we blow. Yeah, like Cobain. You know I'm like Kurt, cause I bring the hurt. Yeah, I'm all up in your frame. You can't escape, man. It's just the name. You know it's the Archmage. Shit, we gonna let it bang. 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 Nah, I'm playing. I'm not though. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. It's another episode, man. Don't it feel good to be here? Shit, man. I got all this like frustration and anger fucking pent up inside of me. I gotta get it out somehow, you know? Shit. Sometimes you just, I'm just looking at my life like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why do I have to go through this? Like, what is all this bullshit, this drama? Or like, shit's just not working out. Like, your fucking screen ain't loading. You forget something that you needed for the day, and then your whole shit's jacked up. Man, all these setbacks and shit that, either are your own fault, my own fault. That's just frustrating because I'm like, Nolan, like, why the fuck do you keep doing this shit? Like, you know better. Why aren't you doing better? Because if you know better but you're not doing better, then you actually don't know any better. And it's a sign to your stupidity that you know better and you're not doing anything about it, right? Shout out Shiki. Or it's like, frustrated with the process, frustrated that it's taken so long. You feel like you've been putting in all this work and you ain't seen no reward. You ain't seen no payoff. You tired of being broke, tired of not having money, tired of not doing the things that you want to do, tired of not being able to go where you want to go, tired of not being able to fucking exist in the life that you want to exist in. You feel me? Like, fuck. But listen, man, keep going. Keep going. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. The mistakes gonna happen. There's gonna be shit outside and around you that's gonna try to set you back, that's gonna try to prevent you from getting to where you need to go. All that shit is just a test. It's just a test to see whether or not you gonna stick with the program, you gonna stick to it, fucking keep working, bust it out, and get to your dream, or are you just gonna give up when shit gets hard? When shit gets hard and you're not sure if you gonna make it, are you gonna give up and not make it? Or are you gonna persevere and say, fuck it, we gonna get to it, bro. We gonna figure it out. It doesn't matter if I can't see the end of the tunnel. It doesn't matter if I can't see the light that's shining, I know, somewhere above me. Dog, I gotta keep climbing. I gotta keep climbing. I gotta keep climbing, get my way out of this situation, because I ain't satisfied with where I've been living. I gotta do more, but I understand that I gotta give it all I got every moment. Every time you wake up and you open your eyes, it's gotta be 0 to 100, bro. 0 to 100 real quick. You gotta be about the hustle, about the action, man. That's how in time you gain the traction. Yeah, one day. Nah, fuck that. Day one. Start now, man. It's all about building the momentum. If you get going, you'll have more energy to keep going. But if you don't ever go nowhere, it feels so impossible to get anywhere. You feel me? So start, first of all. And then once you start, there's going to be all this shit that happens to you. Especially For me, like, I was walking around for the majority of my life not knowing what the fuck I'm doing or why I was doing anything or what I wanted to do with this life that I have. And then I feel like I've finally gotten more of a solid understanding, more of an inkling of what it is that I would actually like to be, who I would like to be, what particular acts I would actually like to perform in this life before the time that I die. And then, like, it seems like there's so many barriers in front of you, right? There's so many barriers in front of me preventing me from actually doing the things that I feel like I am being called to do, right? But here's the question. Are you going to let all that shit prevent you from doing what you're being called to do? Right? Because so from God's perspective, there's no task that is too great. There is no mission that is too challenging that can't be fulfilled by God's children. There is no task that cannot be achieved by God's children. There is nothing that can't be done. If he put the image in your mind, that is him telling you, go and get it done. It is guaranteed if you put forth the appropriate effort, this is what you will receive. This is what you will be granted. This is what you will achieve. This is what you will acquire. I have given you this vision. Now you must exert your will and the power that you have of mind, body, and spirit in order to get the job done. So go get that shit done, bro. Go get it. Go get it. It's impossible for you to imagine something that is inachievable. It's impossible for you to have the idea, have the image formed in your mind, and for it to be something that is absolutely unobtainable. It may be likely, it may be unlikely to obtain, it may be very difficult to obtain, but if God has permitted the image to form in your mind, there's no way for you to be 100% prohibited from acquiring that vision and living out that vision. Reaching the high point, reaching the peak of the mountaintop in the endeavor is guaranteed if you put forth the effort. If you work hard and persist in your hard work and your efforts, you will get there, man. The devil is going to try to sidetrack you, going to try to distract you. He's going to try to put people in your life to pull you away from your mission. But you have to recognize, bro, if God told you to go and do this shit, you got to go and do that shit. Because if you don't, if you choose to not, if you choose to stop, you will live a half life. You will live the remainder of your life unfulfilled and dissatisfied because you didn't try, you didn't attempt, you didn't endeavor to reach your capacity. You must endeavor to reach your capacity. You must work hard to strive and climb to your threshold. And then when you get hit with the wall, you break through that motherfucker, bro. Break through that motherfucker and keep going. Because we can't be stopped. Because we won't stop. That's it, bro. That's it. We fall, we get back up. You knock me out, I'm going to wake the fuck back up and get back to it, man. Fuck, because it is a mission. It is a divine mission that I am on. God has informed me what I must do, and he told me, son, go do it. And so if I am not actively fulfilling, actively working and putting effort forth and fulfilling the mission, then I am a failure to myself. And if I am failing myself, that means I am definitely failing my creator. So The objective is not to be perfect, but it is to continually strive to perfect ourselves, in perfecting ourselves, in increasing our abilities, our capacity, becoming better every day. And we must recognize where we are harming ourselves, what it is that we do on a daily basis that is not aligned with what God is telling us to achieve. And we must weed that shit out of our lives, out of our routine, out of our repertoire. We all have things that we do that are not inducing our prosperity. Those actions that we partake in that are not bringing us closer to our own success and the accomplishment of our divine mission, then we've got to quit that shit. Hopefully y'all got the message. I know my wordplay was a little off today. I ain't gonna lie, slipping and stumbling a little bit here and there, man. I've been a little out of sorts, but you know we gonna get back to it. Yeah, man, you get dealt that deck of cards, you gonna have to move through it, man. Figure out how to maneuver and attune to the improvement. You really can do it. You really can do it. Brother, man, I pray that you live the life that you want to live. I pray that you reach your goals. I pray that you fulfill your mission and that you find your purpose. I pray this over you, brother, sister. I pray that you understand the meaning that you have, the meaning that your life has, the meaning that your purpose is. I pray that you can see what it is that you are intended to fulfill. I pray that you can understand, you receive guidance towards the fulfillment of your purpose, sister. I pray this over you because we all deserve to know what our purpose is, and we all deserve to feel fulfillment in our lives. That is God's intention for you, for all of his children. So if you're looking at yourself and you say, well, I don't have a purpose, or I have no idea what my purpose is, you have to go into yourself, go within yourself and ask that question. Ask yourself that question. What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I meant to do? What am I supposed to fulfill? Ask your God. Ask your Creator. Ask your higher power. Ask them to make it clear to you what your mission is, what your purpose is. Say, please grant me understanding of my purpose so that I may serve in a way that is pleasing to you and those that you sent me here to serve. Please grant me understanding of my purpose so that I may serve in a way that is pleasing to you and those that you sent me here to serve. That prayer I have always found has helped me in just building the connection between myself and my Creator, building the connection between myself and myself. And, you know, usually if I pray with, you know, a full heart and earnestly in that moment or shortly after, I will gain inspiration and insight as to how I may fulfill my purpose for that moment or for that day or on a larger scale for this life. But that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. Peace and blessings. I pray that you all find your purpose. I pray that you all reach fulfillment and that you understand and are able to experience the beauty that this life holds for you. God bless and good evening. Let's get it.